To steal a line from Rudolph's little jingle. I don't think he'll mind. I guess I shouldn't speak ill of the brain dead. I just hate him. Okay. I don't hate him. I hate his movie. That claymation piece of crap nearly cost me my career. Did you sue him? God, I hope not, because I look terrible. Well, we all look terrible, though, because we all look just alike. Santa and his 8 tiny clone deer. And you know why that is? Every single deer in that film looks exactly the same. Not just the 8. Every single deer in every single scene looks exactly the same. Except Rudolph, that is. All the rest of us look like Donner. Even the women look like Donner. Now, I said this at the time. I said, the does have antlers. You can't have does with antlers. To which they responded, oh, it's okay. You know, most people don't even know there's girls on the team anyway. Yeah, right. You show me a baby name book that lists Vixen under cute nicknames for boys. God, putting antlers on that slut is like having a centerfold with a pop-up phallus. Spoing! God, every time I see that film, it's just spoing, spoing! What the hell am I looking at? An abominable snow monster? An island of misfit toys? Rudolph speaking without an interpreter? You know, continuity in the film industry just makes me cringe. Like in my film, Prancer. It was supposed to be based on actual events, but by the time they finished editing it, it looked like a little girl had saved my life. Can you believe that? At least I wasn't made out of Play-Doh and brown felt, though, and I guess I'm okay with it now. Oh, man. You know, I said, I want live action, big budget, an original score by John Williams, and I am doing all my own stunts or I am not signing anything. And we almost had John Williams, too. He just had other commitments at the time. Anyway, I was telling you all how Donner landed this whole Rudolph deal. And not just because he has the best profile, obviously. But in order to gloss over his role in this whole foggy Christmas affair, Donner wants to make a film of his version of what is, quite frankly, one of the most sordid events in North Pole history. So, he writes letters, he makes phone calls, he gets his lips on the ass of every movie exec north of Anchorage for almost a year. Until he finally lands this claymation company. Now this place is so second rate. They go over budget flying in a deer from New York to play Rudolph. And they aren't going to pay the rest of us. Well, I walked out. I said, Santa, Donner, if you want me to sell my soul, honey, you better come up with the cash because I only do charity work once a year. And everyone else went with me. And that's why every deer in that film bears a very strange resemblance to Rudolph's daddy. Terrible film. You know, they didn't even ask me to sign anything to use my name. If you ask me, I think that's the one reason that I didn't get Academy Award nomination. The Rudolph movie and discrimination in the film industry. No deer has ever been nominated for an Academy Award. Do you mean to tell me that Bambi did not deserve an Oscar? animation. My movie, however, live action, big budget, all-star cast. Cloris Leachman, Abe Vigoda, Sam Elliott. I mean, Motion Picture Academy. Were you asleep during my broken leg scene? Let me set it up for you. Deserted, snow-covered highway. Cold winter night. Broken leg. Oh, Sam Elliott coming at me with a loaded shotgun. Oh! 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 Thank you. You know, I am seeking treatments now for a sequel. It's just hard when there's so much crap out there. Although this did just come in on my email. All right, come on. God, everyone likes my Facebook posts. I don't know what's going on. Prancer 2 opening sequence. Nighttime, Christmas Eve, winter. Now there's an innovation. Can you picture it? Hey guys, I got this new Christmas Eve script. I got a great idea. Let's set it in winter. Prancer gets separated from Santa and becomes lost in a forest. What is this? Lost in a forest? Hello, let's fly up over the trees to see where I am. She arrives in the yard of an orphan. She arrives in the yard of an orphanage. Oh, hell no! I am not working with kids again. You know, it is true what they say about kids and animals. They will steal the scene every time. No, I do it because I have an uncanny natural sense for the cinematic. The kids do it because they're self-centered and obnoxious, and I hate kids. But all these ideas are like this. Kids and deer, deer and kids and deer and Christmas. I got it. How about a Jennifer Lawrence Prancer film? It could be like The Hunger Games meets, well, Hollywood. And you tell me what man, woman, or child would not pay to see that. But now, this whole vixen thing, I don't know what's going to happen. If she sells her soul to these movie networks, it is severely going to undercut anything I do next year. But you know that's why she's doing it. They all want to be Hollywood. Donner, Vixen, all of them. And that's exactly why it's coming out right now, especially when the media is so focused on us. We all have Santa Claus stories. Most of us have Vixen stories too. We all have stories. Most of us just know to not say the wrong thing to the wrong person at the wrong time. Especially when someone else's career is on the line. The only thing we don't all have is talent. And that is where she made her big mistake. Because 6 months from now, when HBO starts filming Holly and Harassment, the Vixen story, do you really think they're going to ask her to play herself in that film? This whole little uproar is going to go nowhere. And that's why I'm no longer cooperating with this investigation. There are things I know. And there are things I don't know. I certainly have nothing to gain from Vixen's little tell-all scheme.
And until I do, she can cry all she